Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I made a sit down kind of video and or a book review kind of video. So in past couple of months I'd been to my hometown, that is Mangalore, and spent some time with my family, and I vlogged a bit. So in the next set of few videos I'll be showing you around the vlog that I made in Mangalore. So stay tuned for those videos and stick around by subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell icon. So with that, let me get started today with the book review. So today's video is about the book Gently Falls a Bakula by Sudha Murthy. So how do you feel when you sacrifice your dream for the sake of marrying your loved one and expect nothing but just affection and love in return, but you get nothing but void in return? Well, that's exactly what happens in Srimati's life in the book Gently Falls a Bakula, written by Sudha Murthy. Hi guys, I'm Sonali. Welcome to my channel. If you like my videos, do like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Gently Falls a Bakula was Sudha Murthy's first novel ever written 3 decades ago. It surprises me that Sudha Murthy had written such a conceptual novel back then, where such old patriarchal beliefs were even more stronger. But the book is so relevant in today's life as well, where such old beliefs still holds good even today. Not to an extent of how it was before, but yeah, it is still relevant even today as well. Well, the story is about two childhood friends and neighbors, Srimati and Shrikant, hailing from Hubli, who were extremely intelligent in their school and college curriculum, with Srimati being a step ahead than Shrikant. Srimati is at most fond of history, while Shrikant is more of a logical person and he is more fascinated towards IT. So even though Srimati scores more than Shrikant in the school board exams, she chose her path towards a love of history, while Shrikant has a vision to get into the highest level in the career of IT. And that's why he chooses IT and he cracks the IIT exam and gets into his IIT college in Bombay. Both Shrikant and Srimati eventually fall in love amidst the personal differences between their families, and they get married. Srimati sacrifices her career for the love of her life and becomes his uncomplaining shadow and fulfills all her duties as a corporate leader's wife. So what happens next is an outburst of a suffocating relationship. So when I say suffocating, it doesn't mean people are bad or tormenting here, okay? So let's just keep that out of the sight. But what happens when there are two people with two different mindsets? One needs emotional affection, but the other is full of climbing up the corporate ladder, to the point where he can't even stay with his wife to take care of her during her sickness. I think I'll just stop here talking about the book. Now let me tell you all what are the areas this book has touched upon. It talks about the mother-in-law, daughter-in-law relationship dynamics. It talks about the old marriage dowry customs. It talks about how emotional connection is important in a relationship. It talks about achieving dreams. It talks about women sacrificing her dreams for the sake of her husband. It also talks about when you reach a bottleneck point in a relationship, what are the best things to do without worrying about the society. So now let me just tell you about what I liked in this book. As usual, the simplicity in which a story has been portrayed as if it's happening right in front of the eyes is one of the USP of Sudha Murthy's book, and that's what I like about it. The attempt of showing patriarchal dominance of that ancient time, which is still relevant even today, makes this book even more relatable. I actually like the character of Shrikant till the point where he crossed the limit of not attending his wife even when she was hospitalized. I mean, what's the point in a relationship if you're not there for one another even when they are sick, right? So all of these details has been picturized very well in this book. Now let me tell you all what I did not like in the book. So whatever story I said so far earlier, right, that is mostly been written in the Srimati's point of view. The readers would never know what Shrikant was going through or what he was feeling. So this was the point I did not like in the book. I felt both the perspectives should have been given. It would be more meaningful and it would help to get an unbiased opinion. Yeah, another point I did not like was too much historical description about the place. I mean, if it was set in a Srimati's point of view, I would have understood that, but this was told in a narrator's point of view, and I thought so much of historical description was not needed. At some point of the book, I was feeling like am I reading a social book? Yeah. So that point little bit I didn't know. If Srimati would have talked about that, then it was a different matter. It would have connected with the story, but the narrator giving too much description, historical description, made a part little bit made the part disconnected with the actual story that was going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it which I didn't like in this book. So overall, if I have to rate this book, I would rate it as 3 on 5 stars. Yeah, for the recommendation factor, I would recommend to read this book. It's a simple read, and Sudha Murthy's books are always a delight to read, and you can read, but if I have to give you a choice out of all the Sudha Murthy's books, should you pick this book, then no. But if you would like to explore Sudha Murthy's book, then you can take up this book. Yeah, with that, I've come to the end of this video. So guys, if you have liked this video, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification on. And as I said in the start of this video, coming few videos will be related to the vlogs that I'd taken a little bit snippet when I had been to Mangalore. So stay tuned for that video, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification on to watch those videos as well. So with that, I'll end this video, and I'll see you next time. Until my next video, bye bye. Where such old patriarchal beliefs were even where such old patriarchal beliefs patriarchal